So YouTube is Lee Williams here. Intermittent fasting on day 3. I missed yesterday, but I think I went to bed early or something like that. But I reporting on what I did and how I feel. Basically, day 2, I had a little bit of cravings. Didn't really have too many bad cravings where I just really wanted something to eat. I think I had they lasted about like 15 minutes or so, which is why I kind of corrected, not corrected, or just adjusted it to kind of fit my lifestyle. 'Cause I usually stay up pretty late at night, so what I did was, and that's when I have the most cravings. I'm sitting around, watch TV, or playing on iPad or something like that. So I just actually wanted to go ahead and just uh, do a fast for 18 hours. So I waited a little bit longer to eat, so to start my 8-hour eating window, and then consume my meals during that time period. So that worked out pretty well because like I finished eating like tonight at 9:30. Um, I can eat up till 9:30, and I'll eat again tomorrow at 1:30. And when I did it today, um, in the morning time, I did have a little bit of cravings. Probably right around. I get up usually about 6 to 7 or so, and I had a little bit of cravings then. But once I got going and got at the gym about 8:30 or 9 o'clock, I had no cravings at all because I was just kind of about my day and my mind was off of it. Which kind of brings me to a point that I want to make up to everybody out there. And if you do reading on this stuff, you can find out your body can do pretty much anything that you train it to do. Your body is pretty amazing. So um, we think that when we have food cravings, we're supposed to eat, but that's not necessarily the case. We just have the craving because our body's been trained to eat every 3 or 4 hours. So if you think about back in caveman times, or even back in slavery time and stuff, they were out in the hot sun, had to deal with this, and their mind, they didn't know anything different, so they just had to deal with those things. And even now, like over in third world countries where they don't have a lot of food, they still survive off of eating very little. As Americans, we eat a lot, more than we need to. You're supposed to eat for nourishment, not for just the sake of eating. Which is obviously why America's a fat country anyway, unfortunately. But whenever we think about, oh yeah, we have to eat, we don't really have to eat. And if you wait and drink water, I drink water most of the time. Or drink a green tea at nighttime, kind of curb the appetite, and it'll go away, and then you're fine. You don't have to even worry about it anymore. So you make sure that you train your mind that, look, I don't have to eat right now. Your body will tell you when it's really hungry. I never got to that point because I was, I'm doing a 16-hour, but it was 18 hours at that time, but I never got to that point where I was just absolutely starving and I had to eat, and my body's like, you better eat or there's going to be problems. So that's not a problem. So just this mind over matter. And like I said, I had a couple of cravings where I thought I wanted to eat, but as soon as I just realized, like, you really don't need to eat right now. As long as you're getting your meals at some point in the day, you'll be okay. And I found out the closer and closer I got to my meals and eating, I wasn't that hungry. So just that's the note. Just your body will do anything that you train it to do. And I think it's gonna get easier. I'm kind of pumped about it. And as far as my working out, after I worked out, I feel absolutely phenomenal today. Um, and actually, it was easy for me not to eat another 2 hours either. I mean, also when I got back, so it felt great. Um, I ate, obviously clean once I did eat. I had about 24 to 2,500 calories today. Supposed to have about 3,000, 3,100. So I just make sure that stay underneath those calories. So right now I'm still trying to cut. So I did not get to get my measurements, waist measurements and stuff like that, but hopefully I'll be able to get that someday, soon. So just like I said, if you're just trying to start doing it, you have to train yourself to be to know that you don't have to eat all these times during the day. You can just break up the eating times and when you're fasting. So if you get your mind right, you'll be able to do it pretty easily. Just think, back in caveman days, and they had to hunt for their food. They didn't get food every day. Every day they didn't make a catch, and just like animals, we're mammals, lions are mammals. Sometimes they go a week or so without eating just because of the fact that they don't get a catch for the pride, or they don't eat. And if you go longer and longer, yes, you need to. But like I said, they do whatever they have to do. If you knew that there was only 3 times a week that you were able to eat food, and you knew how that came like clockwork, it would be normal for us because your body would train itself to be able to last that long without eating. For the most part, per se, your body could train itself. Obviously, you have some kind of health condition where you couldn't do it. It's another issue, but for the most part, if you're a healthy human being and that was the norm, then you could do that. But the norm now is to eat whenever your body says you're hungry, so therefore we eat. So take that in mind if you're gonna start trying to do it, and I promise you that you will see that you are able to do a lot better because your mindset is like, I'm not gonna die if I don't eat any food. It's just gonna make me a little hungry, but anytime that hunger comes, just realize, that's that fat burning. You're burning up fat. My workouts that I had on Tuesday, I did shoulders, lats, and shoulders, lats, I think, and triceps. Today I did lower body. I did like some one-legged squats, glute leg presses, leg extensions, overhead squats, and that's about it. So other than that, day 3, and this is the start of day 3. I'm doing pretty good. I can't complain about anything at all. I'm enjoying it. Kind of motivated right now. Like I said, there's still a little hunger pains, but that comes with the territory. Every now and then, I think it's gonna get a lot easier. So, if you got any questions or anything like that, feel free to leave a comment. Right now, I think only one person. Earlier, so one person I think viewed it. So, hey, one person, if you're out there, you were the first person looked at it. So, leave a comment. All right, have a good one. Bye.